Okay.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Physical run earns the first down. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the
Good drive, good drive.
To boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Hands off to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, they're going to throw it, bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He's looking deep here. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh, that's fucking big, bro.
Caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gamecocks are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap as a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. They go with a direct snap. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, it's the consistent.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 20, inside the 10. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Receiver in motion now. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
Touchdown, Texas Christian. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Go quick high, go quick high.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. When you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him, it's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He breaks free. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. And this pass is caught.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the
football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's man. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty.
It's your defense.
Result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the 35. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're trying to run it with the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Good shit, bro.
But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Who put the holding up? Good shit.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll take the lead in the second half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And now the running backs got it again. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And bulldozing his way through. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. The defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean.
Good hit, boy. Good hit. Good hit.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10, back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, running through the tackle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh, that nigga threw that bit fucked up.
Turnover. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a pick.
Shit is fucking turned out. Good game, boy.
Finally being taken down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. What was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. We go with a direct snap. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powering through. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They can't slow him down. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Oh, look out, the football is free. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Damn, son.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown.
Son, I'm nigga doing the same fucking play. I'm right there.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time,
shit,
he
bro.
makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to
He ain't doing nothing spectacular.
Kickoff teams come on the field.
I'm clicking over that, and nigga just taking his time. Good shit.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep.
The nigga is fucking over.
Across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return, finally being brought down.
Again, dog. Waited too late to take him out.
He's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps
In a fucking dog. I've seen it all.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Son, you're right there. I can't do nothing better.
Swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horn Frogs.
Not bad, Sweet Jones.
Then they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Would have been a big
Ooh.
game, but he couldn't hold on. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just
Dang it, Sweet. What the fuck y'all don't want some fucking quarterback play?
And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw again. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle.
Look where the man threw the ball at. Look where the fucking man threw the ball at, son. Fuck wrong with Green.
Use that when this football game is still in doubt. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket
Nigga, give me the fucking ball. What the fuck is you doing? The man still in the game. No dick 'em down receive.
Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The man still in the fucking game. So I wish the nigga had to start. Good shit, bro.
The entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And the runner takes off to his right. Fighting off the defender. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Good shit, bro.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.